his last 2 games, and he's got the first 2 here tonight. Romeo Langford joining it with some of their younger players, Peyton Pritchard and Aaron Neesmith. We'll see how they go along in this game. So the Nets are 0 for 4 from behind the arc. Marcus Smart will let one fly. Now he's missed 9 consecutive threes. Going back to game 4. Thought he was fouled. Harden on the take. And Harden scores as Fournier hits the deck. Exit. Marcus Smart open again. And he misses again. Up ahead on the run out is Kyrie Irving, who elevates and scores.
Showing off his bops just a little bit, like throwing it down without touching the rim. I love it.
Evan Fournier hits a 3-pointer for the Celtics. Harden gives it back to Harris. Harris on the drive, and Harris finishes inside.
Yeah, how quickly I rattled that off. That was, I even amazed myself on that one.
Here goes Kyrie Irving, and Irving scores the layup. One of the great finishers.
He's one of my 800 teammates. You know, I had 800 teammates that played for 12 teams, but we were together in Miami. And just because you put a plan together doesn't mean it's going to play out.
Landry Shamet pulls down the rebound. You got to wonder if Smart is starting to get in his head with all these missed threes now. Smart continues to struggle. He's 0 for 4, and on the other end, cash it in. Kevin Durant. Game all tied at 19 as we get to the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. In game 4, Boston led by 1 at the end of 1. Tatum shakes Claxton. That's a big man to shoot over.
You know, Claxton had a hand in a couple offensive rebounds.
Denied by Durant. Neesmith going to the rack, and Durant with a block. In transition come the Nets. A lead by Harden, and Durant scores. And Durant has been one of the primary defenders on him, especially in crunch time. Oh, some nifty dribbling by Kyrie Irving. Went full Uncle Drew right there.
Jason Tatum, the last 30 seconds, and you have the timeout.
And Irving cashes in with a 3-pointer on the other side.
But you would think that you want to slow up, cut down on the possessions if you're the Celtics. It's a beautiful pass to Claxton inside.
And Fournier late in the clock comes up short. Claxton been dealing with a lot of injuries, had a right knee injury his first 32 games as Shamet finds some space to run free. Nice find. And the Nets are up 8. Harden with the assist. Harden's got 6 assists already. Peyton Pritchard responds with a...
But, you know, that right there is a little skewed, like numbers don't tell the whole story. Look at the teams that and the players. And speaking of players, that's why he has an opportunity.
At any level was a consultant with the Golden State Warriors. Here's Harris on a 3. That is one of the sweetest strokes. Harden's got 16.7 assists already and 6 rebounds. Perhaps on his way to a triple-double. The big 3 on the floor now. Kevin Durant for 3. Cash. He knows he's got a lot of options and a lot of weapons.
Yeah, it was my pleasure to play with Steve, and that's just got that right there. Just, you know.
Never know how a series changes. You fight as long as you can, and that's been the message for Brad Stevens and the Celtics leading up to tonight as Evan Fournier rattles one home for Boston. Looking for help. Boy, the Nets are really closing out well. This is a good defensive possession for them. Smart lets Kyrie Irving go by and finally hits a 3-pointer. Heat check by Smart. This time no good. 4-point Brooklyn lead. And that one's true. Irving's second 3. There goes Tatum. A strong finish by Jason Tatum.
Oh, an easy foul to pick up by Marcus Smart.
Oh, missed badly. Thompson hit the deck as well. Wasn't there for the offensive board. Here goes Kyrie Irving. Oh, a little sidestep. Kyrie Irving, a little euro and a finish at the rim.
Onto those opportunities when you have them, and then again, make this Brooklyn team beat you with a hand in the face.
Yeah, Romeo Langford. Nice extra pass by Jason Tatum. Tatum and Durant matching up against each other on both sides of the floor. A good part of this game. Fournier guarding Harden, and Harden gets the contact and 1 for James Harden. It has been a struggle. Fournier now on Durant. Durant backs him down. Here's Joe Harris, passed it up. Harris on the drive, leaves it. Griffin throws it down. See if Boston has an answer here. Fournier on the take. Little runner is good. Friendly bounce. Evan Fournier scores. He's got 9, averaging just shy of 15 in this series. Kyrie Irving back to Griffin, and Griffin right there once again.
You hit that roll, you can't help off the corners, and Blake is going to be free to roll and get those opportunities like that with Kevin Durant.
Brooklyn closing it off at every pass. Back in the hands of Tatum with Griffin on him. They're hunting Griffin whenever they can. And Tatum hits a 3 for the Celtics.
Boston on a 7-0 run, and you do that by getting stops. This time Kyrie was able to beat that defense right out the timeout. It's in the last few possessions here.
Brooklyn back to a 9-point lead. Here's Tatum now. He's got Brown on him. He just backs him in. And at 6'9", Jason Tatum with the finger roll. And Brown in the corner. Comes up empty. Smart with a rebound. Smart wants to push. Going after Shamet. Gives it up. Romeo Langford for 3. Will enter for the Celtics. Jabari Parker is out. Shot clock late here. Durant over Langford. And Durant. He has been so good all playoffs long. 5th game of the series. Down 3-1. Facing elimination tonight. Long 2. Tatum is cash money. Jason Tatum hits. Claxton gets a touch here. Thompson on him. 3 quick team fouls on the Celtics as Harden knocks down a tray. James Harden. Fournier guarding Harden. A lot of dribbling right here. Lost the handle briefly. Now some movement. Here goes Harris. Gives it up. Claxton. A two-handed jam with Kevin Durant and Nicholas Claxton. Claxton's got 6. He's got 4 rebounds. Tatum answers with a 3-pointer.
Over and under, you think you get it?
I'm saying that is a done deal.
Come on, man.
Harden pulls a string. Fournier trying to stay with him. Gets by him now. Loses him. Scores it. They're going to be an offensive foul. It is. James Harden picks up number 5. Come to Celtics. 8 minutes to go in regulation. Boston playing for their playoff lives. Fournier is fouled and 1. Evan Fournier goes across the lane the rest of this quarter. So now Brooklyn goes small here. Claxton out. Gave him great minutes tonight. Durant for 3. Got it. Kevin Durant pours it in from 3-point range. The lead is 11 as Durant now with 19. There's a steal. Bruce Brown snuffed it out. Gives it to Kyrie Irving. 3-pointer is good. Back-to-back threes. Durant and Kyrie Irving. And by the way, James Harden now a triple-double. Big possession for the Celtics. Fournier with the reverse. Marcus Smart trying to stay with Harden. Cash money. They all hit, and all from the same spot. What a burst by the Brooklyn Nets here in this 4th quarter. They're up 17 now, and Smart scores the layup. Of his 18 assists, 9 of those were on made 3-pointers. Of his 10 assists tonight, 6 of them are made 3s. How about Durant? Cashes another one in. That overturned call at the 8.5-minute mark, if that stays Boston's way, they were down 10 at the time. They have a chance to cut it to single digits as Harden buries a 3. And then they've been on a big run since. And it's going to be the end of the line for the Celtics as Durant now just exclamation point, one after the other for the Brooklyn Nets. That series all tied at 2 apiece. The Suns and the Lakers in the West. And they are coming to a roar here at Barclays Center as Joe Harris, he's done all the giving today, finally knocks down a 3. Durant, Irving, Harden did not disappoint tonight. Harden goes for a 34-point triple-double. Durant with 24, Kyrie Irving with 20.